I love the layers. If you want to bake something like this, continue watching the video as I teach you step by step on how to mix commercial bread. For this video, we are using the dry methods, and in this mixer, we have the ingredients and flour mixing together. You can see the butter, and you can see how the crumbs are forming. So we are just going to mix this for 2 minutes only 2 minutes. That way, we will not overmix the yeast. No, it can weaken the yeast. So we just want to have a little blending before we introduce the water. This is one of the easiest method to mix. You just measure all your ingredients with the flour, put it inside the mixer, and slow mix it, not on a high speed, on a slow speed for at least 2 minutes. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video if you want more detailed lessons like this. This is a 25 kg capacity mixer, and so the strength is different from the 50 kg capacity mixer. And you can actually start with this 25 kg capacity mixer because it will still give you very good and authentic result. I just want to focus the camera on the mixer so that you will see a step by step on how we do it. And so just be patient and flow along. One of the things you should learn in this video is that if you mix properly, you have a good dough that will in turn give you a good loaf of bread. But if you mix and you are not patient enough to allow the mixing to be complete and everything well blended together, then I tell you that you will have problems with your loaf. The bread is going to have issues. And so patiently mix your dough. It was my student that was actually doing this mixing, so I was just standing by the side to teach her how to do it right.
I should be adding this, or I can add the old.
Assume that I've traveled home. Okay. And you are the one mixing now, so don't ask questions. If you are doing it wrong, I will correct you. Remember that when you add the water, you switch to high speed after a few minutes, because if you switch to high speed instantly, there may be dust, the flour may raise dust. So you allow the slow speed a little while and then switch to high speed for proper mixing and kneading. This is a 25 kg capacity mixer, but I want to advise you not to use up to 25. Please mix 20 and 15 maximum. Now the egg we added is optional. You can actually bake good bread without egg, but I choose to use egg for this recipe.
This one is the coconut bread.
I want to use it for coconut bread. I want you to observe the dough is scattered and somehow strong, and so we are going to add more water. Step by step, I want you to observe and follow what we are doing so that you'll be able to mix, because if your dough is strong, it will give you lesser loaf, less quantity or number of loaves. And so you add water and make sure that the texture is soft and smooth. Also, you should know that you can see how scattered the dough is. It's not organized because the mixing is not enough. That is one sign you should know. If the mixing is almost getting ready or the dough is getting ready, the dough will start to gather around the spiral rod. So watch out for that display. So many will teach you that you should use 15 minutes or 20 minutes in mixing. That is not necessary. You have to watch out the signs that the dough will display before you end the mixing. So we are observing now. You can see that it has started gradually gathering around the spiral rod. So that is one sign. And just stay with us patiently and learn. If you want us to visit your bakery and train your staffs, set up your bakery for you, please contact us on WhatsApp and we will do justice to that. Will do the job smoothly and nice. We deliver, we formulate recipe, compare already existing bread in the area and with what we have, and then come up with the best loaf for your business. That is what we do for a living. Here are some of the signs that you should watch out for. The dough gathering around the spiral rod, smoothness developing, elasticity of the dough, and then a popping sound at the end. These are signs that the dough will display for you to know that mixing is complete. So watch out for these signs and thank me later. So at this point, let's pause and check. Let us look at the texture. You can see that the smoothness has developed, but not yet enough. And so let us look at how elastic the dough is. That way we know that it's smooth and elastic. So it's not all that soft and it's not really elastic. So we prime. At this point, we add some butter and little drops of oil. That process is called priming. So you add it. This will increase the gluten formation and then increase the smoothness and elasticity of the dough within 3 minutes. So let's wash out. You will see how elastic and how smooth it will be after just 3 minutes. You can observe that the dough has gathered around the spiral rod, as I said earlier, and the smoothness is developing. Segments are formed. We are waiting for the popping sound and more smoothness and elasticity. I decided to be teaching you all these lessons for free, yet you don't click the like button, you don't subscribe, you don't comment, and it's very, very bad. Please try your best. Comment is free. Commenting is free. Clicking the like button is free. Subscribing is free. So do it, and I will be very, very happy. Thank you because I know you will do it. At this stage, you can actually stop mixing and transfer it to the table because it's smooth, it's elastic, and the popping sound has started. So the dough is ready for cutting, weighing, and panning. Congratulations. So you can see from the beginning, step by step, on how to mix your dough in a proper way and have good result. Don't forget to contact us. You can see I'm adding the drops of oil to improve the texture, the elasticity of the dough. Don't forget to contact us for more vital training. You can actually subscribe to this channel, watch more videos, and learn. Just pay attention and you will hear the popping sound. I will do it. I will mix it one more time for you to be able to get it. So pay attention and you will hear a popping sound. That tells us that mixing is complete. And you can see how it looks. By mere looking at it, you will know that this is okay and it's ready for cutting, panning, and molding, panning, and baking. It's time for table work, and at this point I have to teach them how to mold, and this is one of the technical area, but I try to make it so simple by teaching them folding method. That way it will be very easy for anybody to mold and pan. So you can see how the lady is trying her best to mold. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on that like button. Click the notification button. Also share this video with your friends. See you in our next video. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the video. This one is not properly glued. Easiest way is to make it long when you I should make it long. Just put it. So you don't need to roll it too much. See, and it will be long. So when you're moving, just make it long. Make sure the line is facing down.
Yes, ma.